Thank you so much for meeting me here, Myrtle.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Miranda is with Opal, and until Mom and Uncle Jack move in here, I thought this was our best chance at a little privacy.
The Slater Hart headquarters. My. So, the progress report on the divorce.
Zach knows his mission. To declare his love to Kendall until she believes it, but I don't know if he's going to do it.
Well, I tell you, he's a hard man to nail. He's independent, he's confident, he says, devil take the hindmost.
Myrtle, it sounds like somebody's got a crush.
Kendall just has to be in the same room with Zach. Then their eyes meet. And when they look at each other, if they look at each other...
Chemistry takes over.
Darling, I don't give this divorce 2 weeks.
Okay. You're the one who changed the product name. You better just
What, duck and cover?
What are you doing here?
I came to fulfill my final duty as your husband.
I spent hours with Kendall trying to get her to trust Zach's feelings, and then hours with Zach trying to get him to give it another go. I told him, she loves you. She'll deny it. You love her, she won't believe it. But give it another shot and keep trying until you two are for real.
Darling, Kendall has met her match in the stubborn, absolutely willful department.
He says that he's just trying to protect her, and she's trying to protect herself. But if they could both just take a risk.
Oh, darling, then you would see the fireworks at the Eiffel Tower.
Not as long as I'm standing.
Oh, Mom, we were just...
Arranging your sister's destruction.
Oh, darling, we meant happy, loving fireworks, not the bad kind.
Love is the bad kind between Kendall and Zach Slater. Myrtle, how could you? And you? How could you want to torture your sister like this?
You've already fulfilled your final duty as my husband. The divorce.
As per your request. But I made you a promise, and I'm sticking by it.
Okay, well, as of right now, all promises, deals, and agreements are null and void.
Have you forgotten our plane ride?
It all runs together.
Well, some things shouldn't run together.
What do you want to give me?
I told you on the plane. Gonna find Babe and buy her shares of Fusion and give them to you.
Okay, well, that's very nice, thank you, but I can take care of my own problems.
I know that. But what good is a ruggedly handsome, sexy ex-husband like myself if he can't help you with your dirty work?
Well, dirty work is my favorite kind. So I will handle Babe, thank you. You can leave now. Thank you so much. What the hell are you smiling about? You want to freak me out? Well, too bad. I'm unfreak-outable. So stop smiling already.
Takes time, patience, and a deep and complex understanding of the human psyche. And I think I'm finally starting to get you.
You can't get me. I'm ungettable. I'm unfreak-outable and ungettable, so you can just go away, please.
I made you a promise, and I'm going to help you whether you like it or not.
I've decided to have Ryan's baby. Full term. Labor, screaming, all of it. And he wants to be there for me. Maybe even in the delivery room. Go ahead, tell me again. I'm an idiot, Ryan's a jerk. Go ahead and dump your totally biased opinions on me.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
You're not even remotely happy.
I'm working on it. But you're happy. Because you got everything you always wanted. Right?
Look, Bianca, I really was counting on your help with Kendall. To get her away from Zach Slater. But instead, you team up with Myrtle in her gypsy heart.
Mom, what you want doesn't make any sense. Kendall doesn't belong with Ryan because she doesn't love Ryan.
You really believe that? After all the engagements and the passion and the intensity those two have shared, you really think that kind of love ever goes away? Never.
If they're connected now, it will be as parents, not as lovers. No romantic happy ending.
I don't agree.
Mom, they had their chance. They had lots of chances. It never worked out. For big, glaring, obvious, no need to rehash them reasons. Now Kendall loves Zach. Zach loves her. That sounds like a happy ending to me.
Okay. I am a romantic. But I want you to take off your Parisian rose-colored glasses. Kendall and Zach, they aren't just toxic together. They are radioactive.
You say that because you don't like Zach as much as Ryan, but I'm sorry, it's not your choice. It's Kendall's choice, and she made it. So let's just let her find a little happiness on her own.
But she's not on her own anymore, and I know you understand that. And instead, here you are interfering in her life.
I'm just fine. And I'm really busy. I have a lot of work to do, like find out what idiot messed with an old tried and true product.
Because fusion is all that matters.
Ask my mother. I've got nothing else.
Maybe it's time to change that.
What is it that you think I want or need that I don't already have?
Oh, finally. Kendall remembers she owns a business.
Well, 5 Bucks says she's not thinking about work right now, so we'll come back later.
We work here. Actually, I do more than work here, if you haven't already heard.
Oh, I have it all figured out. Yes, you don't just work here. You approve ridiculous bubble-headed ideas like change wisteria eyeshadow to purple haze.
It wasn't bubble-headed, and Babe backed me up.
Babe? Oh, wow, that's a genius right there. Are you kidding me? Babe and bubble-headed are the same thing. What in the hell were you thinking?
Look, she was here, you weren't, okay? And you know what? Your vote didn't matter.
I didn't matter? You got your fusion shares out of a cereal box. Now you think you can make decisions? Con Simone and screw up my business while my back is turned? Who the hell do you think you are? Who are you, huh? Yes, thank you, and stay out.
And you, who wants coffee or tea?
No, don't you dare. You have no right to go off on me just because you're mad.
I'm not mad, Simone. I have to know right now. Whose side are you on, mine or Babe's?
That's easy. No brainer.
I'm on my side.
No, Simone, you know what I mean, the company. It's gonna be me against Babe.
Against me. I now have shares too. Same as you, same as Babe. Ethan made me an equal partner.
He what? Is she kidding me?
See, he gave me shares when you were off dealing with your personal issues.
Which are totally legit. No argument there.
I kept Fusion alive.
No, this is mutiny. I should call someone. I should call my mother. Fine. Okay. Whatever. Great. You win, Simone. What do you want from me?
Respect. I'm here to stay, so get used to it.
I can't believe this. Ethan is such a sucker.
You know, you take that back. You're just angry because you can't walk all over me anymore.
If I buy out Babe, your vote means squat. Better yet, I'll sell her all my shares and then she can be your boss and boss you around. How would you like that?
Okay, decaf for everyone.
You know what? Do what you want. Because I'll still be here, and Fusion will survive. Now, you know what? I take that back. Fusion will thrive, with or without you.
That's a boatload of money.
It's a fair price for your shares in Fusion.
Look, I know that Kendall hates me, but...
Greenlee gave those shares to you as a parting shot at Kendall. Greenlee got to laugh. You scored, now it's done. No fuss, no hassle.
The Fusion isn't a hassle to me. I know that I don't know spreadsheets or profit margins, but I do know makeup. I can do this.
Can I be honest with you? All you are right now is Greenlee's walking revenge on Kendall. Is that what you hope to grow up to be?
Is this what you hope for? Buying off people for the sake of your wife?
Ex-wife. Kendall made Fusion. She's very proud of this company. And she should be. She can rely on it. Now she's having a child, she doesn't need the stress.
You're having a baby?
Not me, no. It's Kendall and Lavery. It's a long story.
I know long stories. I promise you, I'm not going to try to stress Kendall out.
Well, if you're going to hold on to those shares, that's exactly what you're going to do.
Oh, no. No, you don't get to do that. Just because I have a son, you can expect me to just hand over my shares and say, here you go. I would never want to hurt a mother and a child.
Here we are, right? You, mother and a child.
I get it. You know when little Adam went missing? That day, you want to know who prayed for him to come back to his mommy and daddy? Bianca. So if Bianca can stand to be in the same room with me and not scratch my eyes out, maybe Kendall should take a page from her sister.
Bianca's a very special person. And so is Kendall, but they're not special in the same way.
You didn't come all the way home from Paris just to sing Christmas carols. You came here to matchmake between Kendall and Zach, just the way you brought Ethan to my wedding. And what was the outcome of that helpful maneuver? Kendall wound up marrying his father, the worst thing that could possibly happen. Now, there is one person in this room who can't stop meddling. Big hint, it's not me.
But Kendall loves Zach.
Kendall doesn't want to love Zach. You haven't been here. Kendall has told me that herself. She doesn't trust Zach. She knows that this man will cause her harm. And yet you keep trying to get her to stay with Zach when every ounce of instinct of her own is shouting out no.
Yeah, well, everyone knows that Kendall's instincts are hit and miss.
Exactly. And Kendall can't afford a miss right now. It would kill her.
And a life without love? That won't kill her?
Honey, I want Kendall to have a life with real love in it. I've been saying that all along. And now she can have love, real love, with her baby and with Ryan, the love of her life. Please, Bianca, whatever you said to Kendall and Zach, take it back. Tell them you made a mistake. Please do this before this turns into a big disaster.
How can I do that to her? How can I deny her a chance at joy?
Do you want her to raise her baby in a home with Zach? A man who despises Ryan? What kind of joy is there in that?
Fusion is more to me than just dollar signs. It's a career, not like shoving plastered frat boys into taxis.
Well, I'll give you a check. You can have any career you choose. Why would you want to work with Kendall, a woman that's going to slam you and keep slamming you? I thought you got enough of that from the Chandler boys. When is enough?
When it stops, when I prove to people that I'm not who they think I am, when I show my son and the rest of the world that I can do this, I do have something to offer. And it will happen whether Kendall will admit it or not.
Yeah, I get it. You're the outcast. You ready to fight your way back? And Bianca gave you some kind words, and now you want to conquer the world all on your own, huh?
Yeah, something like that. And I can handle Kendall, and I know I can make Fusion bigger than it was before. And just because she hates my guts doesn't mean that she gets to scare me off.
Making it personal. It's a good way to tank a business.
I guess I'll just learn as I go.
Okay, I tell you what, don't give me an answer now. Do your thing. And when Fusion fails and you have an ulcer, come find me. And I promise I won't lower my offer too much. I want you to walk away with something.
Tell me Zach Slater is a good man. As good as Ryan Lavery.
They've both done amazing things and hurtful things, and they're both human.
Well, you're half right. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Your life is at stake. You have one chance, one call. Do you call Zach or Ryan?
This isn't about me. This is about what Kendall wants.
You won't answer, okay? Then I will propose another challenge. I will back off Kendall if you do.
No. Forget it. We both know you'll cheat.
Ah! And you wouldn't? What, the phones and the emails don't work anymore from Paris? Look, believe me, Kendall already knows what you refuse to accept. Zach Slater is not to be trusted. Zach will break her heart. And if you have your way, and you convince Kendall to open herself up to this man, Zach Slater will destroy her.
Made Babe an offer. Not sure if we have a deal.
I lost everything I care about. Why did I have to lose you?